heard some people watch this with their parents. My dad was watching. My dad was watching, commentating in our messages while he was watching. He was just like, "It's so nice that you got to perform with the four of you. It's so nice that this happened. Is that Elira? Is that Millie?" Oh my, cause my dad doesn't really watch anime or anything, so he can't really tell between like he can't tell between Enna Alouette and like Elira Pandora, for example. If I show those two images in front of him, he's like, "Oh, I don't know which one is you." He literally can't tell. And that's usually the case when you're not really like familiar with like watching anime or anything like that. Yeah. So he often had to be like, but he could tell by our voices. You know, he could tell when I was on stage and started singing. He'd be like, "Oh, I knew it was you because you chose this song." Well, my dad also knows my originals, so he was just like, "This is you. I'm so proud of you." My dad has never gushed about me as a kid, so seeing him being really old and frail and gushing about me like years later is a very... I have to say, I'm really happy, and at the same time, I'm also like, this is very weird. I'm not very used to it. No, it's never too late to gush. Of course, I'm really happy. You know, when I saw his messages, I almost cried. I was like, I've always wanted you to like think I was cool or something. And you know, my parents are also like, they've performed on stage pretty much around the world. They're not famous or anything, but you know, they have their own sort of like story, you know? And I've always looked up to them, and I always thought that I was kind of like a fraud compared to them, because I don't practice as hard as them. I didn't go to school for anything. In fact, I didn't even like take singing lessons or anything, which is probably why my voice is always so fucked up, because I don't know how to use it properly. But like, you know, I always felt a little like incompetent compared to my parents. I feel really happy that I was born being their kid. But at the same time, I'm also like, I wish I could have been better for you guys. I don't know. I'm not really that cool compared to my parents. I feel like most people are like, my parents are lame. I really look up to my parents. They're so strong. They're so hardworking. I don't know what the fuck happened to me. And you could call it an excuse, and I think it is an excuse. I could work harder. I'm running through the meadow. Flowers that speak to